Hi everyone, today we're going to run through the Quanta FiberDust laser system and give you some idea on how to operate it safely and effectively. So the first thing we need to do is to get the keys. So we have a key for the system, and what it does, it comes on a cart that can easily be moved. And on the back, it sits right in this spot here. And the key gets turned on, and there's a master power that you switch. We need to plug it in. So this will plug into any outlet, any 120 volt outlet. As you can see, the green light will go on, and very easily maintain foot switch here. So we're going to take the foot switch off, undo the cord, put it on the front. Okay, so to start it, we want to push the start button. White light will go on. The ring around the fiber entry area will go blue, and it will take some time. It test fires itself and make sure that everything's safe before operation. So as you see, the screen starts up and it will run through its test operation. And now the laser is ready for use. Some of the features of the system is emergency shut-off button. So if there's a problem, that you can push that and the system will shut down. It's got an RFID indicator which will recognize the fiber that goes into it and automatically open up the fiber port. You can also do it manually with this button. As well, the screen tips for easy use. So let's get into our main screen. When the system starts up, you have options, different icons. So what we like to do is put load presets in, and what it does is it gives you your options for lithotripsy. So you've got kidney stone, ureteral stone, and bladder stone set up, but you can pick whatever you like and different icons and settings for individual surgeons. So let's go into kidney stone. You simply touch the button and hit the check mark. So as you'll see now, you've got two wheels indicating left foot switch and right foot switch. These are presets, so this is 30 watts, 200 millijoules at 150 hertz, and here it shows you that you've got the highest peak power that the system has available. This foot switch gives you 15 watts, which is 1 joule and 15 hertz. So two different ways of delivering energy matched to the foot switch. And I'll show you the foot switch now. So the foot switch has a protective covering. It allows the surgeons to go into ready and standby themselves. And you've got left foot switch, yellow, and right foot switch, blue, that matches your two wheels. So the surgeon has the ability to have two different settings at his disposal or her disposal to be used. So it's a very convenient and less interaction with the laser nurse, and that's how the foot switch works. So once you're all ready to go, we have Quanta fibers for use with the system. There is sterile package. So normally you would open this up onto the sterile field, and the surgeon or the scrub nurse would hand back the fiber to you to place in the fiber. So fibers are what you're very familiar with. They're made of glass, so you cannot twist them too tightly. So about the size of a pop can is about what you want to do. And they come with an SMA connector. So what we want to do is unscrew this, and then we bring it close into the laser, and it recognizes it. We put it in to the channel, and then we tighten. If you keep an eye on that color, it will change as soon as it is snug to a cool blue. And now we know that the fiber is ready for use. Again, when we test the fiber on the table, we want to make sure that it's got a nice circular beam and there's no flares off the side of it, as normal protocol would be. So once we're ready to go into ready, only the nurse operating the laser can go into ready for the first time. So the surgeon can only use their ready standby switch after the initial readying by the nurse for safety reasons. So we're going to go into ready here. So it gives you an indication, says yes, we've got a fiber and we're happy with the fiber. So we simply hit OK. Then it reminds you to make sure you understand the clinical applications. You just simply hit OK. Then it reminds you that everybody should have proper eyewear in the room. So as the laser operator, you should make sure that the windows are covered, glasses are there, and all the laser safety precautions are done. So then you simply hit OK. And now the laser is ready for use. So you'll see it's in green. So when you know the laser is hot, it's in green. And if you choose left foot switch, this will go yellow. And if you choose right foot switch, it will go blue to coincide with the foot switches for the surgeons. So the system is very adaptable and has different ways of showing on the main screen with audibles and everything else. So menu will allow you to get into presets, device settings, multimedia, PDF files, and different languages. So just for example, presets, this is where you can adjust all your presets. You can add surgeons, you can remove and save. So there's all kinds of ways to adjust your presets. Device settings. So we can adjust our audio. So left pedal, right pedal, and the key sound. So you can adjust these to whatever you prefer. If you want information on the device, it gives you your serial number and all the latest softwares that are on the system. And there's a service tab for the service engineers to get into. So if, when you're lasing, you hear a distinctly different sound, that could mean that your debris shield is blowing. And what is in the system, similar to the Homeom, is there's a glass protection built into this. So if there is a blown fiber and it goes back into the device, it protects your device. So on this one, it's located at the top of the system. So what will happen is if there was a blown fiber or the sound was distinct or you lost your aiming beam, this is the first step. So you'd put your system into standby, and you would take your fiber, put it to the side. You wouldn't want to use that again, but we also need to check your debris shield. So by doing that, you simply just unplug this or unscrew this, and then there's a little device, and as you see, it just changed color, and down here it says blast shield not present. Okay, and now we pull it out. So what we're looking for on this is a nice clean piece of glass, and what can happen is it can get pitted and it can get cracked, and if that's the case, we need to take this debris shield, put it to the side, and put in your replacement debris shield, which you should have close to the laser. It's very important that you do this step if you believe that there's a blown fiber or a problem. So what you do is you simply get your new debris shield, put it back in. It only goes one way. As you turn it, you'll see that the light will change color and your error code disappears. Down here, you've gotten yourself a new fiber and you're ready to resume lasing without having to shut the laser off at all. Now that you've had a successful case, it's time to shut the system down. So what we do is we end up taking your fiber out of the port. You see the color changes, and then this is discarded if it's a single use, or put away for reusable care if you need to. So now that we're done, what we want to do is we want to go into the settings and we get them. So it will give you your energy emitted and lasing time. And also you can go into this screen, which gives you even more detail on what you like. This is saved in the system over time, so if you ever forget to do this, you can go back. In fact, this shows 37 days ago that it was this case would have happened. So now that we're ready, we've gotten all our data information for the system, we're going to shut it off. So we simply hit the button, we hit OK, and the system winds down. While we're waiting it to shut down, the foot switch needs to be wiped down as per hospital protocol, and then can be hung at the back, or it can be put on the front, whatever you prefer. Now that it's down, at the back, we just shut off the master power, turn off the key, and then return the key back to its proper place. You can unplug the system and wheel it to wherever you want to store it. So that's an overview of the FiberDust thulium laser system.